Now in this lecture we'll see how to create register view. So we need to specify the context, and context will be our form. So form is equal to our form. Fine. So this is our context, and we need to just return render request, and we need to specify template, which is I'm specifying it static, just like register template, register.html. Fine. So we need to create template called register.html. If it doesn't exist, yes, it does not exist. So just like first I'm saving it, register.html. Fine. So register.html, and we need to specify first we are including the base so that we can inherit our CSS in this HTML file as well, base.html. After that we need to just specify the div which is provided in the base.html. Just I am copying this content. Okay, I'm specifying the book create view. I'm specifying this crispy form as well in the register.html. Fair enough, so that we can use the crispy form. And after that we need to just define our form, just like here we have defined our forms, and copying from the previous code itself so we can save our time. And heading h1 heading will be the register. Okay, fine. And value will be the register as well. Fine. So it will give us the form. So okay, great. After that we need to specify the URL to show the URL in the view. So in the urls.py we need to specify our URL. So I'm just copying this. I'm not specifying the URL in our app, but I'm specifying the URL in the main Django form, main Django URL form. So just like copy and paste this, and I'm specifying register over here, and just register underscore view, which is our function name, and after that name is equal to here you can specify whatever you want. And if I want to use this register view, I need to inherit from the app views. So from our app name book dot views import, what I want to import is register underscore view. So we need to import this because we are using this. So if we don't import this, then Django will give the error that register view is not defined. So we need to use this, and after we need to put the $sign because we need some URL after that. And great, fair enough. So after that we need to just define, let's check no error is, let's just check no error is occurring, exclude. Okay, so just run server again, and some error is occurring. Okay, not on, but it's or in the urls.py. okay, not or. Okay, no error is occurring. So we can go to the view, and we need to specify some register and enter. Okay, register.html is not exist, we have created, but register.html is not exist. Okay, we have created in some other view register.html. okay, there are some mistakes. Okay, new file, save it, register.html, and paste it. Okay, fine. So just close another unnecessary register. Okay, so just enter it, and yep, great. We got this form by entering the URL register, and okay, so when we fine, it's fine. So great, we got our register, and if I click over here, then just let me go to the home, not this home but book/list. We'll change this in a while. Just when I click on register, it should show me the registration form. So it should show me the registration form. So we need to give the URL over here in the register, just like what URL we need to go to the register. Fine. After it, just refresh the page, register, and great, we got the registration form. So let's check what's this. Test and test@test.com. Just copy, paste, and fine. So register. Okay, a user with that username already exists. So this is the default Django's functionality, as Django is providing its functionality over here as well. Whenever we add user, just like test and test, so yes, a user with that username already exists, and a user with that username is already exists. We haven't provided this validation, but Django is providing this because we use the Django's username field. Fine. So we need to specify other username test1 and test.com and some password, register. Fine. So okay, redirect is not defined. We'll solve that error in a while, but just we have logged in into the user, means some other user, admin user. We have logged in into the other user, so Django admin is automatically logged out. So this is called Django session. Okay, we have already logged in into the other user, so it will not log in, it will not giving the login to the admin. But okay, redirect is not defined because we haven't defined redirect. Just we need to define it over here in the just views.py. in the render we need to import the redirect. Okay, fine. So great, and we need just save it and refresh the page. Just register, and okay, fine, and okay, fine. So admin, and see, user is already created because we have create the user as well. User means we create user, then we need to specify one more user, test@test.com, and fine. And after that, password. We have already logged in into the admin CSRF. We need to just log out, refresh the page, enter, and again log in again. And password of admin, just check the user is created or not. No, user is not created. So first let log out test2, then email test@test.com and password and register. Okay, great. Why this error is occurring? Maybe some of you got that, or maybe most of you not got that, but I got that. Why this error is occurring? Because we have used the Django's email field for the email and confirmation email. Test@test.com email is already used in the, let me show you, just okay, user, and yeah, test@test.com is already used in test1 username, so we can't use this email again. So this functionality is provided by the CSRF token whenever we pass the post method in the form. So we need to provide the email validation as well. So in the, not views.py but forms.py. Forms.py. Just close this form. Just in the forms.py, if not if but we need to specify, we need to check the email by just providing it form.email, not form.email but just let me provide you some reference. So email QS, we need to check in the user, which is default user of the Django admin user. Then we need to filter it. So user.objects.filter, what we need to filter is email. So we need to filter email, so that yeah, fine, we need to filter the email. And after that, if email underscore QS dot exists, if this exists, we need to raise a validation error. So raise validation error, and okay, is already registered, email is already registered. So we need to raise, if this exists, then we need to raise validation error that the email is already registered. So fine. And which email we need to return, it's like email. Fine, fair enough. So great. And just again go to the URL and register and just test2 test, paste this and test. Okay, so to use validation error, we need to justify, we need to specify the forms so that Django can provide this. And okay, fine. And after, again hit the URL and register. Fine. And test2, again test and test2. Great, the email is already registered. And we need to specify some other to, this is what you can provide. Fine, so let's see user is created or not. Okay, fine. So we have logged into the test2, so that the Django admin session is timed out, and Django is providing us the error. What's this error? You are authenticated as test2, but you are not authorized to access this page. We have seen that the users who don't have the access rights to log into the admin, that users will see this error. Would you like to log in to a different account? And you have to log in with the admin panel. Okay, fine, great. So the user is already created. So test2. Fine, great. We haven't created our user from the admin, but we have created our user from the web browser. So this is how we can register our user. And so this is how we can create our user. And if you have any doubt, let us know. Otherwise, keep going. We have seen how to create register view. In next lecture, we'll see how to switch between user template view and Django admin.